Good day, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So, to those of you that are yet to subscribe, if you've not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button, like, share, make a comment, and also follow the Telegram channel. I'll put the link to the Telegram channel in the comment section. So, follow the Telegram channel to stay updated. Now, let's see what we'll be expecting this week on US30. Now, let's start with the weekly time frame. So, on this weekly time frame, we would want to know the overall trend, right? In order for us to be able to predict what markets will definitely do on the daily time frame, on the forward time frame. Now, this is on the weekly time frame. We clearly cancel that our overall trend on US30 is literally on an uptrend move. So we had something like this. This was the impulse move. On this impulse move, we are having something like higher high and an higher low, which is very much visible. If you go down to your forward time frame, you'll see series of higher high and an higher low. So that is literally the impulse move. Then we had the corrective wave. Within this corrective wave, we are having something like a lower low and a lower high, lower low and a lower high. Then here comes the impulse move again. You can see that this impulse move took out this previous one, thereby forming a new higher high if you have to look at it overall, right? And now this is the corrective wave. Within this corrective wave, we were having a series of lower low and a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. If you have to go to your forward time frame, you'll see very well. Now that the corrective wave have been made, the next movement we had on US30 was another impulse move, as you can see it here. We had this impulse move. Is this impulse move over? Definitely no. So basically, we will continue that movement. By the way, this impulse move took out this previous one, which you can see as this to be called a new higher high. So we will still continue that movement to the upside before the corrective wave. So as at now, we are not seeing any corrective wave playing out. So the impulse move is playing. So we will continue that movement to the upside. That means on our weekly time frame aspect of this, we should continue the movement to the upside. So this is actually for position traders and swing traders who tend to hold their trade for weeks. This would be an opportunity for you to go in for the buy and hold it for a very long time. You want to sell, go up. So our overall trend on US30 is literally on an uptrend. Now let's go down to the let's see this properly. Now, if you have to zoom it in on a weekly time frame, we had this our high, first high, there was a pullback. Then we had the second high, which we now confirmed as the uptrend move. Give us high, then here comes the pullback. It gave us a new higher high, thereby forming a new higher high, right? Here comes the pullback. Then here comes the new higher high, which took out this previous high here. Here comes the pullback. We've gotten a new higher high. So what you should be expecting next on US30 is a pullback. Once the pullback plays out, expect another new higher high. So basically, we are now on a new higher high, and our next movement is an higher low, meaning a pullback will be playing possibly this week or next week. If we don't get the pullback this week, we are likely to get it upper one. So have it in your mind that a pullback is coming, especially for day traders, right? You should be very careful as a pullback would be coming anytime soon. So you would not want to get stopped out, right? So watch out for a pullback coming anytime soon. Now that is on the weekly time frame aspect. Let's go down to the daily time frame. We can also see our trend, uptrend move, right? So we should be expecting more movement to the upside since our overall trend is an uptrend move. Now, this is it properly. Let's see this properly. We had this high, pullback, market pushed up, pullback, pushed up again, pullback, By the way, this high took out this previous high a little bit. Then a new higher high was formed, which took out this previous high here. Then here comes the pullback. By the way, within this pullback, market ranged. Market ranged for some time. Then market eventually broke out of it. And what the market came here to do? Came to retest. You all know that break and retest. The market broke out of the resistance level. Then it gave us a pullback. And that pullback retested the pullback. Now we've gotten a new high. So you can see that we've gotten a new higher high. Now what do you expect next on US30? Of course, you should be expecting a pullback. So if you have to go to your weekly time frame says a pullback is due. So be careful, especially for day traders. You should have it in your mind that a pullback for the main while is coming soon. So be very careful. Now on this our daily time frame, this is an impulse move which took out this previous high, which is our new high. So one thing you should be expecting next is higher low. Higher low is what you should be expecting next. Once the higher low plays, then you can now go in for the buy to form your new higher high. So expect it, have it in your mind that higher low definitely coming. Now let's go down to the forward time frame. So let's see what the forward time frame is clearly doing. So let's start from here for quick analysis. Market broke out of the resistance, go back to retest the resistance, break and retest pattern, give us a new higher high, which took out this previous high here, a pullback. Now a new higher is about to form. So guys, once this new higher high forms, thereby take out this previous high, expect a pullback. So above all our trade is that a pullback is coming. But first of all, let's see this market break this previous high, thereby forming a new higher high. Once the new higher high plays out, then we can now start expecting a pullback. Once the pullback plays out again, we can now expect a new higher high. So basically, our trend on US30 is still to the upside. That means an uptrend move. Now let's see what market is doing on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that there is a multiple rejection around this level, which is the support level. Market has been failing to break the support level. I mean, if you have to zoom it out, you will know that this is your uptrend, higher high here. This is your higher low. This is also your higher high, right? And here comes the higher low. An higher high is about to be formed. Thereby, once it forms, it will take out this previous high, thereby giving us a new higher high. But what market is currently doing is that it's giving us a multiple rejection on this level. Rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, and then rejection here. So if in case market drops to come to test it again, then expect a rejection from this level. Just in case if market comes to test it, then expect a rejection, push it up. So this week we will be expecting a bullish move, but be careful as a pullback will be coming anytime soon. So do not get stopped out. Once your pullback comes in, then you can now go up in for the buy and continue the movement upward.